Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426, and today we have the review of the Premium Bandai exclusive, or P-Bandai exclusive, Master Grade Gym 2 Unicorn version. Now first of all, this review is going to be a simple review because I have reviewed the Master Grade Gym 2.0 and the Premium Bandai Master Grade Gym 2 Zeta Gundam version. So since I've already reviewed those two, this will also be a simple review. So that means I won't be going over articulation because the articulation, as mentioned in the previous video, is exactly the same as the Master Grade Gym 2.0 and the RX-78 2.0. So other than that, I'm going to mostly talking about the differences on my Master Grade Gym 2, the Premium Bandai Master Grade Gym 2 Zeta Gundam version video. I already showed like the basic difference regarding the Gym 2 and the Gym 2.0. So this will be a review slash comparison video regarding the Gym 2 Zeta Gundam version and between the Unicorn version. Now, when when this kit was announced, I was very happy to see another Gym 2 kit, but at the same time, I wasn't really sure what I was looking at. I wasn't sure what was the big difference. I wasn't sure like how this is so different but turns out there are some actually good amount of differences than I've actually imagined. And they are pretty, fun to look at, and those are like really minor changes, a good amount of minor changes to the point where a lot of gym lovers or people who are interested in the gyms could actually, enjoy building the kit. Anyway, as usual, before we go on to the actual review, let's talk about components. So first of all, what you get, of course, is the Master Grade, the mobile suit, the Gym 2 Unicorn version itself. Let's hope I can push this a little bit back to the side, a little bit more to the, there we go. And then let's talk about what you're supposed to get. Now we get a sticker sheet. Now I believe this is the exact same sticker sheet as the previous Gym 2 from the Zeta Gundam version, but with a bit of a change of color of the stickers. Now these are more darker metallic green compared to the previous version, and you don't actually use any of these black stickers, while the Zeta Gundam version actually did use these stickers, but this one you don't actually use them. So that's good to know, and I will point out what part is supposed to be a sticker as possible. And then we get, once again, being a Premium Bandai Master Grade kit, we get some wire slides. We get numbers, black and whites, Federation symbols, and yada yada. And I believe the Zeta Gundam version gave out yellow beam sabers, while the Unicorn version gives out pink beam sabers. And then we get this beam rifle, which was also the main weapon for the Gym 2, and I believe this is the exact same rifle as the Nemo, the Master Grade Nemo, I believe. However, of course, I don't really remember the Nemo having the hole and peg system. I could be wrong, but anyway, this is the exact same beam rifle. The only changes, and inside there is a clear green piece inside, and if you want to, well, you can swivel or move around the front handle. This is not the ammo clip part. And then we get a small pilot figurine standing up, random pilot figurine A, and inside the cockpit is the one that's sitting. And then we get a shield. This is one of the main one of the few differences that this kit has is the shield. This shield, I believe, is the exact same shield from the Gym Type C space version. So yeah, and inside there we have exactly the same parts and in a new beam saber hilt. Okay, now let's talk about the leftover parts. Now, first of all, these are the parts I cut. Some of them were accidentally cut. Some of them were just like there was like only one or two pieces left on the plate, so I decided to cut them off. So first of all, on the manual, this is technically a leftover part, but you do get all the parts to build or make a beam spray gun from the Gym 2.0. So, and here is the original body part of the Gym 2.0, I believe. This one I accidentally cut. Now this is the waist section, and this section would be used on the Zeta Gundam version of Gym 2, while this one, the Unicorn version, does not use it. They actually use a white one, so which is why you have a leftover piece right over here. Yeah, you might hear me like throwing stuff, but that's mostly the pieces. Here we have some leg parts, the leg armor, mostly on the bottom section of the legs. And then, well, this isn't a leftover piece. This is more of an action-based connector sort of thing. But yeah, you get the drill. We have the feet feet part pieces, and here we have the neck area or head. Yeah, the main upper torso piece. Now, one of the differences is the color of the yellow. It's more of a lemon yellowish color. And then we have the cockpit, a part of the cockpit section. Okay, those were the parts I cut off. Now let's talk about the ones that I didn't cut off. I'm gonna go plate by plate. So here we have a plate. This is the original backpack of the Gym 2.0, and then we have this part. Now, this is the part where that enables you to connect the beam saber onto the backpack. However, unlike the Gym 2.0, the Master Grade Gym 2, both versions only have like on the backpack. There's only one section that you can do this, so you can't modify it. I mean, you can't put two, but unless you modify it, or I mean, if you can use the Gym 2 backpack. Which problem is that this only has two thrusters, while the Gym 2, the Gym 2.0 only has the two thrusters, while the Gym 2, both versions has four thrusters. And then we have some parts for the shield, which we don't actually use, even the handle, because the shield is from the Gym Type C. Alright, here's a big plate. Let's see, let's go. So let's start with this part. Now here we have the knee sections. I believe this was originally for the Gym 2.0. These legs are also for the Gym 2.0 because while the Gym 2.0 was also, the kit was more based on its art design, so that's why we have more roundish parts. While the Gym 2.0s, they're not based on their arts, so original art style, so which is why they have more mechanical, blocky looks onto them. These are for the headpiece for the Gym 2.0 backpack piece. This is, I believe, for the backpack as well. These are the waist section parts. These are the side skirt parts for the Gym 2.0 back skirt part. I believe that front skirt, back skirt, the head part, waist section, neck area or head part, and then we still do get some parts to make the original shield, because I believe so, because we still get the yellow Federation cross symbol right over here. Okay, and then we have the feet section. I believe this one is actually from the, let's see. Okay, well, I believe this part is from the Gym 2, or not, no, because these feet are from something else. I believe these are from the Gym Type C, I think, or the old one, but yeah. Oh yeah, here we go, yeah. This is from the Gym Type C, I believe, because this visor, I remember that shape. We get the cockpit section, so this part you won't be pretty much using that much. That part was the part that contained the shield section. And here we have another leg part. We have the legs that goes to the side of the inner frame, and the hand guards. The one that the Gym 2 uses is the white one. So these are for the Gym 2.0, which are gray. And then here we have another white piece. This is from also the Gym Type C. We have the head section. We almost get everything for the head, other than the part that goes inside the head. We even have the visor, sadly. I guess we're just asking a little bit too much. But anyway, so we have the side part, head part, waist section. I believe this is like a cockpit section. We get more pilot figurines, and yeah, we get this part, which I believe is for the backpack of the beam saber for the Gym Type C, and we get this interesting part, which I cannot remember what it is. And then here we have, I believe this is also for the 2.0 of the Gym kit, so the original Gym 2.0. So we get the normal size, the hands, the armor parts. So yeah. And then we have this. This is the original cockpit for the Gym 2.0, because the Gym 2 uses a 360 cockpit, so which is why we only get a different part for, this is the front part, but we get a different front part for the cockpit. We still use the same back part, which I did show you guys on my Gym 2 review, so if you want to check that out, please check that out, because from the front part we actually see a 360 cockpit on the kit. And now, here we have the original shield part from the Gym 2.0. We still get the original shoulder armor for the Gym 2.0, not the Gym 2, but the Gym 2.0 Master Grade kit. And here we still have the part to make. I believe if we still use this white section, I believe, or I'm not sure, I keep forgetting, but I believe we do still have like a small option to use this part if you want to do so, but these are for the original feet of the Gym 2.0. I would like to mention that the Unicorn Gundam Gym 2 actually uses a different kind of feet. I would like to mention that part. Alright, now let's get on to the review. Now, more of a proper comparison review. So I'm going to take them down from their turntable and let's see what we got. I'm going to turn this off for once. Okay, so as mentioned, the inner frame build-wise is pretty much the same or identical. It's really like minor changes here and there. First of all, as I mentioned, the shield's different because we're using the Gym Type C, so we don't even have a handle. We just have this part to connect to the arm, which I am totally fine with because even this small connection is very, very firm. And let's see, I'm gonna take the beam rifle off. While the Gym 2 Unicorn version had a pink sticker to put on there as a visor. This one, even if I did use a sticker, it would be still metallic green, so which is why that's one of the small differences. Pink visor, green visor. And also, I think I should take off the shield at this point. There we go. And as mentioned, we have this is the Gym Type C type shield, which for the Unicorn, the Zeta Gundam version actually uses the traditional shield. I'm just gonna call it that way. Let's put it on the side, and now let's start from top to bottom. Now, for head-wise, I believe they're the exact same heads. Now, for the visor, I believe for the head visor, it doesn't really matter because they're the exact same type of clear green. But the ones that are used on the cameras, on the backpack, and the head, they're kind of different. While no, actually, the clear piece for the head is actually exactly the same green. However, the Zeta Gundam version uses a more lighter green, while the Unicorn version actually provides a much more darker green. Which then again, I decided not to use because this time, because I used a sticker this one, and I thought this time it wasn't really necessary for this one because the shade of green is kind of similar, so which is why I decided not to go with it. And as mentioned, another main difference is the yellow parts. Because once again, there's actually the neck area is also kind of different than now I look at it. So the yellow section, now this is kind of interesting. The yellow that's used on the Unicorn version kit is like a more light yellow, like lemon yellow color. And the best way I can think about it is that it's like this. It's the same yellow, but let's say since the Gym 2 is an outdated mobile suit, at this point in the Unicorn Gundam era, they decided not to like maintain or manage the mobile suit that thoroughly. So time has passed, and now the yellow has just faded a bit. So it's kind of like that kind of yellow where it was like this, but after a few years it faded into this color. So that's like one of the difference. And you can see the neck area, while this part is entirely yellow, this is only partially yellow. So I guess you could say is that even the mold for the body was kind of different, and you can see the angle of the camera is also different. While the Zeta Gundam version, it's kind of like the angle is like tilted to the inside of the body, while the Unicorn version is like more popped out to the side, like here. So the mold of the body is also of the outer body. I'm just gonna say the outer body is also kind of different. So as I mentioned, the yellow part is different, and the waist section, while this part uses gray, the Unicorn version uses the white. So I guess it's like the Unicorn version was trying to also go for like the original color scheme of the original Gym, I think, or something else. But yeah, that's one of like the small minor differences that makes these kind of kits a little bit fun. The shoulder still uses those stickers on the vents for the vents inside the shoulder armor on the side. And now let's look at the backpack. The backpack, I believe, is exactly the same. You still have the option to put the shield onto the backpack. And the camera color, while this is more light green, the sticker became more dark green, including the piece. So once again, on the manual, they tell you to put the clear piece inside and then put the sticker on top. I decided to do the opposite, to put the sticker inside first and then put the clear piece on top of it. So which is why it gives out a better glow and will last longer. One of the main differences is the beam sabers. The beam saber got way longer for the Unicorn version, and I absolutely love it. And this actually gives me a little bit of hope of hopefully a Master Grade Gym Light Armor type in the future. Now this is the Gym 2 from the Zeta Gundam. This is the Unicorn version. There's a length difference, a big length difference, and different design at all. Also, and I absolutely love it. So if they could make longer beam sabers, I guess we could hope for something that uses a long beam saber in the future. And one of the few modes that actually uses a long beam saber is the Gym Light Armor type. And who knows? I mean, technology-wise or kit-wise, it's not impossible to actually make that into a Master Grade kit when you think about it. Or heck, I'm even up for a freaking gym trainer type. So who knows? Okay, the arms are pretty much the same. Nothing to see there. The waist section, pretty much the same. And I believe the back skirt is different. Yeah, the back skirt, while it's more of while the Zeta Gundam is more of a traditional, Gym 2.0 style. This one actually has a more different blocky look into it. So yeah, and it still does move around. It still does move like the same because the inside build is the same. So it does move, but not as much as it used to be. Okay, and then, look at the time. And then we have the leg section. The leg is also different. The armor parts, while the Zeta Gundam version actually had all these red sections popping out because there's this red piece inside. That's no longer the case for the Unicorn version. So there's a different mold here. There's a different design, and the knee section's also design is different. While this one's more straight, this one actually has additional knee armor, and the feet got much more bigger, which is the way I do prefer. These are more close to the Gym 2.0, while the Gym 2 Unicorn versions has a much more longer and larger feet, so which does actually help out in balancing the kit as well. And that is pretty much it for the comparison review. Now, the video got much more longer than I expected, but I hope this video does help out those who want to get like both gyms or want to see the difference between the differences between the two Gym 2s, between like the Zeta Gundam and the Unicorn version. As myself, I wasn't really sure. I was confused what was the main difference, but after buying and building this kit, this gave me a more clear idea on the differences. And yes, I have pre-ordered the Master Grade Gym 2 Semi Striker. You can expect a review from me as well. Anyways, thank you for watching the review. This was the review or simple review of the Master Grade Gym 2 Unicorn version. If you guys got any questions or requests, you can comment below. I still have more kits to buy and build and make reviews out, so please stay tuned. Until then, see you guys next time.